Alright guys, been walking around for about the past hour, just having a look up and downstream, and I've decided, I've actually been here before, at another meet-up. We come here one day when there was no water, and I remember looking at this section just here with these large rocks and thinking there may be some gold in there. Now, it is the outside bend, but this is all bedrock, and there's some sort of larger gravels and rocks that have been deposited here. And I know just in that section just there, there was a little bit of colour, and I'm sure there's some more down that way. But my plan for today is move these big rocks. So I got a big jimmy bar, and that's what I'm going to do for probably the next hour, to see if I can uncover some ground, and then I'll set up a new bit of equipment that that I've got, and we'll see how that goes. One of the guys out already, and expecting at least another 3 to 4 to turn up through the day. All right, time to start moving some rocks. All right, made it down with my cart, and this is my 8-inch river sluice. It's the modular sluice from Golrat, with the header box you can purchase. So never used this before. I just turned it on for a sec and just checked that it was okay. Got a Seaflow 3000 gallon pump that I'm using for the first time. With the Seaflow, it's a 40mm outlet, so 40mm inner hose, and I just changed the connector. So I think this was set up to run the TMC that's got the 32mm. See how she goes today. That's just a little screen I made a long time ago in previous videos. Just acts like a bit of a gate. So Rod gave me a hand. We moved a couple of these rocks. This one that you can see standing up, I've tipped that up. So the way I'm figuring it is, you know, a lot of people like this place would get smashed. People would come here all the time. But I thought maybe no one's bothered to move some of these large rocks around, and possibly we could have a nice pocket under here where we can get some gravels that haven't been disturbed for a long time and get onto some colour. Rod's up the creek that way, and it's just us two at the moment, and yeah, the others should probably get here in the next hour or two. All right, I'll turn this thing on. Or I'll start digging. I was going to dig a couple of buckets and then turn this thing on and give you a look and see how she's going. All right, got my first bucket. Now, what I found with Dalesford, or Sailors Creek, is you're going to get to this sort of clay type of material, and tends to hold a little bit of colour. You know, it's not a great deal, but it's a little bit. So I haven't run anything through this yet. I'll turn her on and see what happens. Just get some of these larger rocks and just drop them in. Now I'm just sort of, this is really, you could call it overburden, but it's the overburden that was under those rocks. What I've also done is, I don't normally do it, but seeing as it's a new setup or first time using this like this, I've put a pan at the base. Just got a rock in there so it doesn't float away. Obviously this thing could probably handle a lot faster feed than I'm going, but I'm not really right into the clay sort of stuff. Little bottle lid. But as you can see, always check these quartz. I have found quite a few species out this way. Surprising how when you're using a grizzly like this, these thin bits get through to the mat. I won't bore you too much. I'll just feed the rest of this bucket through so I can have two hands to do it, and we'll see if we can see some colour in the cells. Right, run that bucket through. I'm not seeing any gold or anything like that, but yeah, that's not surprising. There possibly could be some in these cells, but I'll have a look later when I actually give it a proper clean out. I'll check my pan and see if there's any loss. It's got a pan full of gravels down there. Pan that out and see what sort of stuff I'm getting. And get to do a bit more digging. Alright, better do some filming. Mohammed's just set up here, or he's setting up here. Got a few little bits of gold. Let's get his trommel going. So he's just up here. There's his little hole. He's got a bucket full of dirt, I reckon. Setting up in the shade. Gonna be a stinking hot day. Got Ian up here panning. And George is out there with his gold monster, digging away. And I've got Rod. We'll walk up here and have a look and see where he is. He's got onto some nice colour for today. I actually haven't seen what he's got. I'll tell him he's got 1/2 gram, but who knows what he's got by now. I'll walk up here and have a look. Don't even know if he's set up his bank. I think he's just been panning. So I'll have a look and see what he's got. He decided to walk up the furthest up the creek. So he's over here. How you going, Rod? Much more? You coming down? Any more colour? Any more bits of gold there? Oh, yeah, so that's what happens. You get a little pocket sometimes, and then it's as quick as it comes, it goes. This is another little bit of water. So we have that dry section, and then we've got water again, which goes around this corner. Picked this spot so we could all sort of spread out and all had some water to pan or high bank, or as the creeks aren't flowing. Even though it is trickling underneath there a little tiny bit, it's no real flow. Probably able to see up there how much it's dropped, and when it's really flowing, it's probably about another metre above where it is today. But what it does, gives you a look and see where people haven't dug, and for some fresh ground, rather than looking in a creek that all you're seeing is water moving. You can't really see what's been dug and what hasn't. I'm just struggling to dig in clay down there, so I'm having real fun. But getting a little bit of colour. We'll see what happens. Alright, just did some bait pumping here and noticed a little friend here. Don't know what type of frog that is. Unusual colours, I think. I don't know. Don't really see that many frogs in the creek. Someone might know what it's called. Got some like little black stripes there, little yellow bits there at the back of his legs, or her legs, or but I don't know. Hey Mama, do you know much about frogs?
Frogs?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just dug one out.
Where? Where'd you dig one out?
Where I got my sample from.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like this, a white one?
Brown, size of my thumbnail.
Come here, buddy. Look at this thing. Haven't seen one of these. Well, this guy's got golden legs.
Alright, so I got one visible again.
Look, let's go.
Poisonous. Deadly poison. Don't touch it. You'll get...
What do you mean deadly poisonous?
Your finger will turn into a wart.
Nah, look, he's got golden legs. This is good luck. This is what I say. I'll put him over here. Ooh, just in case, I was just moving him really to there he is. Moving him so I don't shovel him or step on him. Alright. Got about half a bucket that I just bait pump, so I'll run that and see how we go. Ian's brought down some equipment. We'll actually have a look at that while I'm filming. He's made himself up something with some buckets. Something that's lightweight that he can carry in. He started panning and got onto some nice colour, so he decided to bring his equipment up. He's just up here. Gotta watch where I'm stepping. I'll break my ankle. So, just got a little bucket set up here.
There you go, everyone.
So it's quite interesting actually. Some little nifty ideas. So it's got the top screen. Obviously that takes away the bigger rocks. Smaller screen with his handle that he can shake. Also this top bar is a spray bar, so you can attach a pump to it. That gets rid of his little stuff. goes down.
I added too much of it.
It's got a finer screen. That he'll pan out just in case it's got some nuggets in there. And all the
Stuff going through.
all the fine stuff goes through to a little bucket down the bottom.
There you go,
So it's all pouring in. It's getting quite full. So yeah, something a bit different. Something probably people haven't seen, and just proves you don't have to go out and buy equipment. You can make stuff yourself. Alright, I better do this bucket that I've got there and see if I'm getting any more colour. Oh, right, I haven't been filming too much. I've been walking about. These are all the people that have turned up here. All the cars.